All right, all right. I see we have some people here. Wow, welcome to the late night stream. This is Wolfpack Electronics After Dark. WPE After Hours. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's switch on over to the overhead cam. Oh, it's here. It's here. Uh-oh. I smacked the table a little too hard. Here, let's zoom this thing out a little bit. Get a little bit better view for the unboxing. I wonder if Biltron's gonna show up. He said if I went live, he'd show up. But we have it officially. It is in the building. Ah, man, I can't believe it. I haven't done a midnight launch in so long. It was so much fun. There was a good crowd out there at the Best Buy I was at. There's probably like a good 300 people. I was impressed. Color me impressed. Oh yeah, Best Buy was giving out these commemorative coins. It's pretty cool. It says Best Buy 2025 on the back. So that was pretty cool. I was very glad to snag one. But alright, let's do it. An unboxing video. Oh boy. Feel like a little kid. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, so we have left Joy-Con. Oh, looks like it suffered some fall damage. The packaging is a little ripped up. Okay. Well, I guess vibrations and packaging are going to happen. Wow, they feel a lot heavier. There's definitely a lot more heft to these ones than the originals. Wow, that is impressive. These things feel so light compared to these ones. And let's compare the difference. Oh man, look at that difference right there. Basically the same writing. Oh, so not only is it magnet, there is some type of latch system that we can see here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Buttons are still that clicky tactile buttons. Oh, it looks like the Joy-Cons have more of a guard to prevent dust from going in. I guess that's Nintendo's way of trying to prevent the stick drift from happening. And wow, man, these feel pretty good in the hand too. Man, this feels pretty good. Wow, I'm impressed. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and slide that back in the packaging for now. All right. And the main unit himself, or itself. Oh, this is hefty. This is a hefty boy. Let me get my Switch OLED. I'm gonna undock it. I have it docked behind my monitor here. Look at that delta. Oh, holy moly. That is significant. Oh, I have it upside down. So this is how it actually is. Oh man, look at that. That's a much larger display, much more real estate. Okay, let me push this to the side for now and move on to the rest of the unboxing experience. Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure the code doesn't show for Mario Kart. I gotta be smart about that. Don't want someone to accidentally snag it. Yep. Oh no, it's a scratch off, thankfully. So here, I'll put this back in the screen. I just wanted to make sure that the code wasn't revealed, you know. Someone swiped my code for Mario Kart. But you lift up this flap here, and sure enough, there's your code for Mario Kart, and you would scratch that part off in order to get your code and download your copy. So that's cool. We got some health and safety instructions. A nice HDMI cable, ultra high speed HDMI cable. So that's pretty cool. Gonna be needed for all these new graphics and all this 4K-ness when docked. I can't wait to set this up on my LG OLED TV. It's gonna be so nice. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep going. Man, I know this is so late. I'm gonna suffer at work tomorrow, but it's all worth it. What is it worth to feel like a kid again? Whatever it takes, I suppose. Alright. Oh yeah, let me get my Zelda OLED Joy-Con out of the way. And get the Switch 2 Joy-Cons out of the way. Guessing this is the grip. Nice. Oh wow, that looks pretty good. I don't know how ergonomic this one is. You know what? In a moment, I'm going to insert the Switch 2 Joy-Cons into this new grip. Alright, what do we have here? An AC adapter. Oh nice, it's modular this time. That's awesome. I like the fact that it's modular and the cord isn't attached to the block. So if your cord goes bad, you can just replace it. Because that would go bad far before the block goes bad. So it looks like it outputs either 5 volts, 9 volts, 15 volts, or 20 volts, and equal to 3 amps. So we have 15 watts, 27 watts, 45 watts, and 60 watts. Wow, this thing can output 60 watts. This must be when it's in docked mode that this block is outputting 60 watts, because that's a lot of power when it's running in 4K 60. So USB-C to C cable, Nintendo branded. And this is the dock, of course. Dock has some solid weight to it. Man, this thing is much larger. But then again, all of the Switch 2 is larger. Okay, it looks like they polished the inside to try to maybe help with scratching. We have 2 USB ports on the side here. Looks like they added perforation on the bottom for better ventilation. And on the back here. What is that slot for? Oh, looks like we have an Ethernet jack. Okay, so this cover just pops off completely. And we have an Ethernet jack, RJ45. We have a HDMI out and an AC adapter in. Nice. Okay. I do like the design of it this go around. I do like the dock. Seems like you come down and push forward. So to release, you just pry up or pry back towards you and then lift up. And then that's how you take it apart. Cool. Nice Switch 2. Nice. Oh, this was for the block. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and reinsert all my items and all my plastics. I'm one of those guys that likes to keep all that stuff all intact. I'm going to use the OEM cable that it came with. Even though I have so many HDMI cables. Man, this is nice. Then again, an HDMI cable is an HDMI cable. But it's nice to know they're giving you a quality cable, you know? That never hurts. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap this back up. We have our USB-C to C cable. I'll go ahead and take that out. Cool. Nice. And then get that plastic wrapped up. Put that over there. Alright. So we had our Joy-Con rails. So the Joy-Con rails are pretty interesting this go around. They're pretty rigid, so you don't have to worry about bending. Oh, and then they have feet. I don't know if they're PTFE or just something similar to another mouse pad. Because the Joy-Cons can be used as mice. I believe they have optical sensors on them. Yes, you can see the optical sensor right before the connection point. It's this black square up here. Because apparently you can use your Joy-Con as like a mouse. So I'm going to take that out of the packaging. Put that there. Let me go ahead and take the other one out of its packaging. Put that there, just for the right Joy-Con rail. Or Joy-Con for the Switch 2. We have... Man, this controller feels nice. This analog stick feels like it moves so effortlessly. Seems like the build quality is quite improved. Definitely has a more premium sensation to it. I won't know until we use it, and then obviously over time we'll know if it gets drift or anything else, or if it has the same omens as the original Switch Joy-Con controllers. Okay. So here's our Joy-Con grips. So I'm guessing now it doesn't slide in, so there isn't an opening from the top. These are magnetic? Just like that, huh? Just pops right in. Wow, that's pretty solid. That's not coming off. Wow, okay, Nintendo. And you have to press the lock. Oh, so this is what pushes them apart in order for you to take it apart. Man, that's pretty strong magnets. I'm impressed. That was a concern of mine. I wonder if you can use the Joy-Con to support the whole weight of the Switch, though. And that's the Joy-Cons in the grip. Looking pretty cool. And these are the removal mechanics, is these little triggers. It just dislodges it from the top corner, which then allows you to pull the Joy-Con off of the grip. So they let you use a leverage latch to basically disconnect the Joy-Cons, the Joy-Con 2s, from the grip or the actual Switch 2 itself. And so we have our dock sleeve. I'm going to put that back. Okay. I'm going to get this, the instruction booklet, back in. And then, of course, save the best for last. So this is the top. So we're going to go ahead and remove it from the sleeve. Ooh, look at that screen. Man, I want to put a screen protector on it, like, immediately. I want to put a screen protector on this thing immediately. You know what? I think the screen protectors I ordered came in, so I'll be right back. I'll do that on stream real quick. I follow Wario64, and he shouted out these screen protectors. I guess companies got it early, so they were able to basically get the mold of the Switch 2 early in order to release products and accessories like this. So let's go ahead. Man, I should have had this already out before I opened it, or took it out of the sleeve, so I don't have to worry about dust or anything else. But let's go ahead and do that now. Just put a screen protector on it. I don't typically put screen protectors on my Switch consoles. None of my Switches have screen protectors, but you know what? Why the heck not? Screen protectors are so easy to put on these days. So I'm like, let me just do it. Alright, I'm going to move the dock over off screen here. And I hope I didn't touch the screen with any of my fingers. Alright, let's get the box off screen. So dust remover cover. We have screen protector installation accessories, installation guide, attach Joy-Cons, begin by cleaning screen with wet wipes, use your dust remover. Okay. Does it come with two? Oh, there's two. Is this the one for the Switch 2? Yes, this is for Switch 2. Step 1, remove mask film attached to this tab. Okay, but first thing we need to do is clean it off. And this is where I like to use compressed air. Compressed air comes in pretty clutch. Hey, it's Marcello! It's Switch 2 day! It sure is, man! That's what we're doing. I'm putting a screen protector on it now. Yo, yo! I can't believe you joined! Hey, Marcello. I did my due diligence. I waited in line, so now I'm just putting a screen protector on it. Already played some GC NSO and now playing Fast Fusion. Yes, my cousin was telling me to get that game, but they didn't have it in stock. Or no, actually, I just forgot to ask. My bad. I want to get that game because it's like a spiritual successor to F-Zero. Product registration, don't care. Gotta make sure I get all the dust off of it. So you got your Switch too, huh? Oh, it's an eShop exclusive. Okay, okay. So how'd you get yours? Did you go to GameStop? Mm. Man, this thing's like leaving streaks. Guess I'll use that microfiber here shortly to get the moisture off. He said, I did. Went to GameStop next to my house for midnight. Nice, man. It was a cool experience. I hadn't done it in so long. So it was nice to like have that experience again. Alright, let me make sure there's no dust. Go ahead and peel this side off. No dust. Let's work all the air out. Remove the applicator from the top and lifting off the device. Alright, let's see what she said. Hey, it's Soulman IT. Oh snap, what's good, man? Got mine. Being delivered later today from Best Buy. Nice. Yeah, I love midnight launches for a console. It's so much fun, man. It made me feel like a little kid again, man. Yes, I'm gonna have to deal with work and go to work and all that, but you know what? Let me have my little kid moment. I hope I'm doing this right. Wait, am I doing this right? I hope so. I think so. I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, I did it right. Nice. Oh man, that applied perfectly. And it's a matte finish, so it has like anti-glare properties, which is nice. Nice. I know that's right. I took work off for tomorrow. Man, I wish I could, but I got sick recently, and I honestly I have the vacation time, but it would be such short notice, and I just I would feel bad because I care about my job, like putting stress on the team. I'm very sensitive to that. Whether it matters, whatever, but just me personally, it's just how I am. Like anytime I miss a day because I'm sick, I'm always like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was like, I got infected. But if I didn't miss work last week, oh yeah, I definitely would have took time off, and I would have just let them know like straight up, I'm taking it off because of the Switch. How many people were watching on YouTube side? 5 people, Brian. 5 people are watching on the YouTube side. I'm still fighting off something from over 2 weeks ago. Can't shake off this bad cough I got. Ah, man, gotcha. Westmore, hi, what's the first game that you're gonna play? It's gonna be Mario Kart. Free game code. Mario Kart was the only game I picked up because it's kind of the only game I really care about right now. I just applied the screen protector, and then we're gonna go ahead and start this bad boy for the first time. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like a little kid, and then I get to share it with you guys. So I already did the unboxing portion. Hey, it's Unts. Hey, Ansley. Unsle. I still haven't fired up Mario Kart. Wow, you're throwing. You're throwing, Marcello. I'm playing. Hey, Brian, B-Raw. He's on the Twitch side. Marcello knows about Fast Fusion, Brian. He was playing it already. Brian's gonna get a kick out of that. I know he is because he's the one that was telling me. That's the cousin I was telling you, Marcello was telling me about that game. Oh man, this looks good. This matte screen protector, nice. And it came in a 2-pack too. And like I said before, I'm never the guy to put screen protectors on my Switches, but this time around, I wanted to. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Well, actually, let me connect my, the new Joy-Cons. Who is Marcello? Oh, Brian, Marcello's GameCube Galaxy. Yeah, he realized it. So, as we can see, this is the disconnecting mechanism. Pretty cool. And just like they advertised with the new magnets, console just, Joy-Con just snaps in, just like that, guys. Ah, this is so cool. I'm kind of trying to do like a somewhat of an... Man, this thing is large. This thing has some size on it. Here, let me put my Switch OLED next to it for comparison. That's awesome. Still playing Fast Fusion and loving it. Also, dude, GameCube games on NSO look sharp on a 4K TV. Man, I can't wait to play it. Honestly, if they release Metroid Prime 2 on there, I might just wait and play it there. Because I started on the original GameCube, but the controls, man, they get on my nerves, not gonna lie. Look at that size difference, guys. Look at that size difference. This is like a Switch Pro. This is you, right? This is the guy she tells you not to worry. I'm playing. That meme is so dead. But no, this is cool. Oh, you can see they added intakes on the bottom to compensate for the extra heat produced. Overall design is about the same. And that, yes, and now we have the USB-C port on top and bottom. It looks like they just reused the volume. No, they didn't. And then fat, nice heat sinks. Oh, that's nice. I like that they added that you lift the game card slot like this. Oh, I love this. I love this a lot, actually. I like the improved game card slot. Alright, guys. It's the moment of truth. Good lord. I know, right? This thing is huge. Excuse me. In comparison. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that together. That's some size, man. That is some size. Alright, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm holding the power button now. I'm holding the power button. Oh, boy. My brother just got his and he's leaving Best Buy now. Cool, cool. Maybe we can get like a session in. I'm gonna try to set it up before he gets here. Read that English for the US variety. Americas. View end user license. Oh yeah, this is the EULA agreement. I think section 16 is where they try to remove your, like there's a forced arbitration portion. I remember people were talking about that. Let me see, section 16. And you have like 30 days to write a letter. Oh, maybe it's not in this EULA agreement. I already wrote my letter. Alright, we're going to connect to the internet. This is why I didn't want to add, I didn't screen share because I do have a capture card, but there's going to be some portions that I don't want to show for obvious reasons for my own privacy. So that's where it's nice to just be able to do this, you know, just take it off screen. GameCube Galaxy said, the game card slot is much better this time around. I couldn't stand the OLED's game card door. I agree 1000%. Oh yeah, and if you went to Best Buy, they were giving out these commemorative coins. Marcello, was your GameStop giving out anything? Oh, it's so nice to have you here, Marcello. Thank you. I'm so glad you took work off. I didn't. I'll just suffer tomorrow, but that's what caffeine's for. And I only started drinking caffeine this year, so I should be okay. Alright, let me add my Wi-Fi connection. Marcello said GameStop couldn't even get their pre-orders prepped for the 60 plus people waiting for their order. We got Papa John's coupons. Oh, that's nice. At least you got some food out of it. You don't got to worry about food while you're playing Fast Fusion. About to download update data. Okay, this must be the day one patch everybody was referring to. This must be the day one patch. I'm going to select my time zone. Oh, it's downloading in the background. That's nice. The download begins right away in the background, so to minimize your wait and delay. I like that. Smart move, Nintendo. Alright, so I think I'm -5. Yeah, New York, or -4, okay. New York, Montreal, Toronto. When Nintendo Switch 2, or with Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. Okay, the system can stand at whatever angle you like. Just pull out the rear stand. Yep, I know that. Yeah, they're just explaining it. Oh, they want you to detach it while they're forcing you to learn it. Okay, cool. Oh man, this is so much better than the rail system. This is hey, it's Viltron! He actually pulled up. This man is a man of his word. Yo, respect. I gotta type in the chat real quick. It's Viltron. Yes, and Marcello's here. He's a top bloke. As my cousin Brian would say. Top bloke, man. Got my screen protector on. I'm protected, at least the front. It's like going outside with some sunscreen. I'm just showing the startup experience for anybody who wants to see it early. So select next with the controller removed. Okay, they really want you to have it detached for this portion. Okay, so I will do that. I will follow the instruction. Do you want to connect to a TV and play on a larger screen? Not right now. You can use the accessories that come with the system to hold the Joy-Con 2 controllers. I'll skip that. I already did that before I powered this thing on. Use a style, yep, and update. So this is that day one patch that lets game share work and game capture and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that going. You know what? This might motivate me because there were so many games in my Nintendo Switch 1 backlog that I just didn't want to play because I got sick of the handheld itself. But this is going to motivate me to go through some of my Switch backlog, so that's cool. And these feel so much better, man. They're bigger for bigger adult hands. Wow, that was quick. So it's nice that this was updating in the background, and then you can just like go ahead and just play it. You know what? I'm going to turn off my ceiling light because I don't like the glare it's creating, that little dot glare. Here, let me do that real quick. This is one of the nice things about having a smart home. Like you can just like turn off lights and crap with your phone. Alright, there we go. That should help with that dot glare. Let's see, I got a message telling me to stand. System update is complete. System transfer. Yeah, this is important. I'm gonna transfer at another time. Alright, I'm gonna sign into my Nintendo account. Hopefully it's a QR code. Thank goodness it's a QR code. I was hoping it'd be a QR code, and it is a QR code. Alright, select this account. Alright, we gotta enter a confirmation code. Entering that confirmation code now. 272. Alright, it's doing its thug dizzle. Let me look at the chat while it's doing its thug dizzle. How do the Joy-Cons feel with the magnets? Do they feel secure? Yes, I'm going to do a shake test shortly. I did a shake test with just the Joy-Con rail, but I'm going to do a shake test because I want to see if they can support the weight of the whole Switch. Because it's, you know, it's a bigger console, bigger screen, all that good stuff. We could skip that. So let's see. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Viltron. I think that's pretty good. It's not gonna just fall off, and they feel pretty secure even laterally to the console. This left one doesn't feel as secure, but maybe that's just my specific unit. Oh, it wasn't pushed. You can push it in a little bit more. But that feels pretty good, Biltron. The size is good, and the magnet strength is good enough to hold the console with another Joy-Con on it. That's a good sign. I was curious about that. I don't need parental controls. I am a grown adult who adults and stuff. I do not have an SD card. Setup complete. All right. Oh boy. Oh, let me turn up the volume. Let me lower the music volume. From here, you can re-download and play purchase downloadable games. The virtual keycard system, that's nice. Comes with about 70% battery out of the box. That's nice. So you can get like a little session in. Well, not super disappointed by this, but the UI is pretty much identical. All right, first things first. Let's go into dark mode. That is a must. And as sadly, there's only two themes, just like how it was before: a light burn your eyes mode and a dark mode. All right, now that I have it in dark mode, I am going to start my process of downloading my Mario Kart code. That's great to hear. The screen looks great. Dan, those look very secure. They are. It's 1080. Yep, 1080p handheld, 4K docked. Yes, that's awesome. What game did you get? I got the bundle with Mario Kart World. So I'm gonna scratch this here off shortly and enter the code onto my eShop. I didn't pick up any more games. I did pre-order Donkey Kong, but that'll come sooner, or and when it releases. I did pick up a physical copy of Mario Kart, but I'm probably just gonna keep it sealed because obviously I have the digital version. Just me being a collector, it's what I do. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I like to have the physical version because there's less of a chance that you can just take it from me when I'm not looking. You can just use your little digital wand and take my license or whatever away. Or however they do that stuff. Anyway, I had it happen to me with Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and ever since then, that's like my personal experience that made me go super physical mode when it comes to my games. So the bundle doesn't come with the physical copy. No, it does not, So Man IT. No, it does not, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and start following the instructions to go ahead and get this downloaded. So we're going to go to the eShop. And here, I'm going to make sure this is in screen so you guys can see it. Enter your PIN. I have a PIN? I didn't know I had a PIN. Are they making me make a PIN? Okay, I gotta sign in again, I guess because monies can be spent, so they want to make sure that you're secure with whatever's about to happen, I guess. Okay, I guess it's just two-factor. That's fine. Let's see. Womps, that's what I got was the bundle. Guess I got a copy too. Was there a lot of people for the midnight release? Biltron, you wouldn't believe it, man. There had to be like 300 people that showed up at my local Best Buy. At least that's what it felt like. And there was a line for pre-orders and for people to purchase consoles, like if you like walk-ins essentially. And how Best Buy was doing it was they were pulling two people from each group. So two people from walk-ins, two people from pre-orders, and then you can just go through and get your. All right, we have enter code at the bottom left. Get the items that you pre-ordered. I pre-ordered more items like the camera, a Pro controller, but I'm not really gonna show that tonight. But I did pick up some other accessories. Some of the accessories are kind of like no-brainers for me that I like to have, like an extra power brick because when I set up my docked mode Switch 2, I'm not moving it. I got a physical. GameCube Galaxy said I got a physical copy of Mario Kart World. Then I got Fast Fusion on the eShop. Hogwarts Legacy Switch 2 upgrade for $10. Then I download the GameCube NSO app. I need to do that. I wonder if we can play an NSO game like tonight. I know I shouldn't be up super late, and I should take my butt to sleep because I do have to work tomorrow. But thankfully, I don't have any meetings tomorrow, and so that kind of affords me a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to try to get as much sleep as I can when I can. So right now off screen, I'm just scratching off my Mario Kart World code, and I'm going to enter it here shortly off screen for obvious reasons, right? and then get that download started, and then I'm gonna see about downloading NSO. In fact, I kind of want to download the NSO first, to be honest with you. Let's see. Switch online. Let me see if I can get that started. I'm giving you guys, I'm trying to give you guys like a POV experience. Oh, look at it in all its glory. Look at it. Oh, my bad. I'm off screen. Sorry about that, guys. Look at it. It's a GameCube. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the controller. I might have to end up paying scalp prices, but that's okay. That's okay, I guess. Or maybe they'll actually re-release it. How do I go ahead? There we go. Download. Let's see how quickly it downloads. My internet here is pretty decent, so hopefully it goes pretty quickly. Free download. Alright, continue shopping. I'm gonna heart it just so I have it. Main page. And then we're gonna enter our Mario Kart code. I'm gonna do this off screen, so I'll be right back, guys. Well, on the visuals. You can still hear my voice. I think about 15-20. Nice. I did. It's awesome. Oh, Marcello, you're making me too hyped, man. You're gonna make me have to pull an all-nighter. If I pull an all-nighter, I am posting it. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm like a little kid again. Almost done entering my code here. Last 2 digits have been entered. Alright. As we can see, I entered my code. Now I can redeem it. And scroll to the bottom and tap redeem there. And just like that, we're going to continue shopping. I think I'm going to just download the other. Man, the UI moves so much more fluid. That's so nice. Because that's something I used to hate shopping because like it just was so bad. Alright, let's see. Oh, virtual game card. Nice. To load virtual game card on this system, you need to link it with the other system Wolf is using. Shown below. Systems only need to be linked once. Okay. Well, I have multiple. Switches. So let me see about using the one. One second. I'm gonna use my day one switch because that's the switch with most of my save data and most of my downloaded games and all that good stuff. So. Also, this switch here is going to be my personal switch. This is the switch that I'm going to be taking apart next Friday for my teardown stream. And then that's also the stream I'm going to be doing the give. Oh, darn it. I forgot to put the plastic back in the box. I always like to keep all my plastics. I'm very particular that way. But yeah, I'm doing that teardown stream next Friday of my Switch 2. I was going to initially do it this week, but I didn't spend enough time marketing the giveaway, and I want to give it enough time to kind of brew a little bit. Hopefully get a good amount of people to come through for the giveaway. And if you're new tuning in for the first time, thank you. Welcome to the pack. And I'll be doing a Switch 2 giveaway next Friday is the goal. And if that changes, I will be making a post about it on my Instagram. So one moment, I'm just going to go grab my day one Switch, and I will be right back. It's literally like 2 feet away, but I'll be right back. Oh, it's so awesome to have you guys here too. Thank you for staying up late with your boy. Maybe you're in a different time zone though. Maybe you're just tuning in to see how Mario Kart plays and how things look. For whatever reason you're here, just want to say thank you and welcome to the pack. It's nice to have you guys here. So here's my day one Switch, my baby, with the Smash Bros. Joy-Cons. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Oh man, this thing is dusty. Yeah, this is definitely my day one Switch. Okay, let me bring this thing close. Hopefully there's no battery limitation requirement. I really hope not. Maybe they'll just force me to plug it in. Do the following on the other screen. So it's asking me to follow some prompts. I want to show you guys what that looks like, I guess, for setting up your Switch. Okay. So virtual key card. And then you follow the on-screen guide. Link, Wolf Switch 2, this system. Alright. Alright. That's pretty quick. That's pretty cool and seamless. That's awesome. Alright, while that's doing that, I'm going to talk to the chat. Don't tell me it's done already. Dang, that was quick. Nice. I love when they make good software work. Is it something you got to sign up for to try to win? Yes, for my giveaway, I'm thinking of doing it based on like you just got to follow me on socials, and maybe the more accounts you follow of my social medias, it gives you more entry. I'm still looking into a software to execute that, but I know it can be done because I've seen other content creators do that. It's gonna be awesome seeing you breaking down and opening up the system. Thank you. I thought it'd be something cool that would attract a good amount of people. Lil Bada Trap or Labada Trap. I might just call you Trap for short. Short. I think that's your first time tuning in. Thank you for being here. He said, "Mine comes today. Currently watching the tracking like a hawk." I feel you, man. Got that Falco vision on it. That's awesome. I'll definitely sign up. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try to start doing some serious marketing for it. Definitely Friday at the latest, but tomorrow I'm gonna try to start. All right. So my systems are linked. I'm gonna do OK, and then go to the home screen with this one. Man, this is my baby. This is my day one Switch. So many hours of Breath of the Wild on this guy. Oh wow, look, the NSO is like basically done. I guess I'll crack that open digitally, of course, and see what's going on there. All right, let that continue downloading, and I'm gonna talk with you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you have any questions about the Switch while it's in my hand and while I'm awake right now, feel free to ask. More than happy to mention anything or say anything. It looks really nice on the TV. Oh man, you make me want to go set up my dock over there right now. I'm trying to be good and just stay in handheld mode because once I start setting up stuff, I like to cable route everything and then I'm gonna, go ham. Go ham sandwich or honey baked ham, as we say in my family. All right, NSO is done and Mario Kart is in process. All right, let's see. Oh boy. Being a huge GameCube fan, this is kind of sick. This is kind of sick. They have the European versions? I didn't know that, Marcello. I didn't know they were going to have the European versions of games. I mean, who needs Fast Fusion when you got F-Zero GX? I'm playing. I'm looking forward to getting Fast Fusion. I'll probably download it tomorrow. And maybe we can play together, Marcello, if you're down. Jeff, I need your friend code and we can test the GC multiplayer. Oh, say less. Say less. I am going to put that on screen right now. And if anybody wants to smoke in any video game I play, just let me know. Some say I'm pretty decent at Smash Brothers. Here, I guess, what would be easiest for you, Marcello? You want me to message you on, like, via phone? Would that be easiest for you? I'll send you my friend code that way. I love the bigger screen. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I agree, Biltron. It's nice having the larger screen. Granted, they didn't go with OLED, but I think that was to keep costs down. But honestly, LCDs have come a long way, and they're pretty nice. Sid, yeah, message me quick. I'm ready. Oh, man. Oh, man. Marcello with the smoke. Marcello's gonna be cracked at F-Zero. Watch. I'm gonna get my behind, like, destroyed. Oh, man. That's alright. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I just gotta keep telling myself that as I take L's. Alright, 1 second. Friend code is inbound, sir. Friend code is inbound. 9369074. It has been sent. My fate is sealed. My fate is sealed. You guys should absolutely do a multiplayer live stream. That would be a lot of fun to watch. Hey, I'm down. That's a great idea. How game chat looks like. Hey, Almus. 1 second. I'll try to answer that question. I cannot wait to get THPS 3 and 4 on Switch 2. THPS. T. What is THP? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Oh, he sent it. I have a friend request from GC Galaxy himself. Oh, snap. Maybe I should make like a Wolfpack Electronics one. Become friends, of course. Decline. Get that out of here. Oh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Okay, my bad. It's legit. GC Galaxy. Let me star that boy. Alright. Alright, so wait, what am I gonna get cooked at first? Ha ha ha, amazing. Alright, so Almas, you did ask a question of me. Sorry about that. He said how game chat looks. Actually, you know what? Let me test this with Marcello since he's in stream. So I'm guessing you press the C button. You know what? Let me do it in software so you guys can see what that's like. I'm gonna press the C button in software. Pressed. It's me that I want to chat. See how it looks. Welcome to game chat. Let's get started, set up, and ready. About game chat. Yeah, I get it. Oh, there's terms. Of course, with a console of the Nintendo variety, you just have to be careful of what you say. Makes sense, right? Younger audience. Don't be a butt. To use game chat, you need to confirm your phone number via text message. Wow. Okay. Let me take this off screen just in case it might try to show my number. Okay. You need to scan a QR code. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and scan this. 1 second, Marcello. I'll promise you get to beat me up shortly. In game, in game, in game, in game. Wow, they're making you verify your phone number. I know a few people won't like that. I have a feeling a few people might be a little averse to that, giving out their phone number, but me personally, I don't. My number's out there. That's what happens when you have a electronic repair business, you know? Alright, phone number saved. Just like that. So nothing shows up on the screen, thankfully, because I wasn't paying attention, but that's good. Alright, so here's the next screen, guys. It says, to use game chat, you need to approve friends for chatting. That's nice, because you know, there's some parents that are really particular about who their friends can talk to. So it won't be shared and can be changed later. Okay, so now you can select friends that you want to be able to chat with. All my friends, I know them. They're not like randoms. These are all people I know and family members. So everything's good there. When using game chat, sign into your own account. Yeah, of course, right? Makes sense. Please respect others, of course. It's part of my brand. Alright, let's see if GC pulls up. Okay, new chat. There's two options. There's create chat and there's chat list. So I guess you can pull up previous chats. GC Galaxy. Let me hit next. Send one invite and start the chat. Wait, is this like a voice chat? Hold on, let me see what GC says. Wait, you weren't supposed to give them my banker's social security number? Oh no, only on Tuesdays. I remember now from the Nintendo. I'm looking forward to seeing the game chat in action. Yes, sir. I hope. Is it voice chat? Because I don't want to create an echo. But this is cool to test, right? Because we're about to play multiplayer, and I guess this is the function where you would add a. Oh wow, it looks like Discord. Hold on, let me. Chat options can be found here. So it's picking up my voice. I'm guessing there's a mic on it. Oh man, Marcello, let's hear what you got to say. Oh, Marcello's muted. Okay, so it looks like you can maybe if you press the C button, that gives you options. Yes, so you have options to either show your face. I don't have a camera attached, so you need a USB camera. Obviously, there's no built-in camera to the Switch 2. You can mute yourself and unmute yourself. Okay. Nice. And close the menu. Wow, that's pretty robust. That's pretty cool for a game chat. It almost looks like Discord. Nintendo finally has built-in Discord. I'm going to use this a lot. Oh, you and me both, Almas. We're all going to use this. You know, me and my cousins are about to go ham on each other. And it looks like every time you speak, it does an outline to let you know, and then your player profile pic goes up and down. I'm not hearing Marcello, but I don't think he's talking. Oh, yeah. Okay, I hear him coming through. You guys, my microphone may not pick him up, but I hear him. He's just being quiet, but when he does talk, I do hear him. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like we should have had this text so long ago. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the call because I don't want Marcello to have to hear me twice. But at least we know how it works, at least for the sound portion. At some point, I mean, in the future, there's gonna be multiple tech reviewers. Someone's gonna show how the camera functionality works. But hopefully, almost this gives you an idea of how it functions and how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the call. And let me put this closer. So if you press the C button, you get these options. What's in settings? Oh, the layout. Wow, you can get invites. Okay. Leave chat and darn it. How do I pull up that invite he sent me? Okay, invites and GameCube Galaxy and join. Software you're using will close and then restart. Oh, okay, so it has to reinitialize the software when you join a invite. Oh, sorry, my mic is way away from my mouth. Apologize for that. Looks like it's connecting. That's kind of like Twitter live streams. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You've joined GC Galaxy's game. Who will control the menu? Oh man, what is he gonna pick? Wait, that's funny that Wind Waker isn't grayed out. That's not a two-player game. Or maybe they're thinking about the Tingle Tuner. Oh, my connection is unstable. Uh-oh. Oh, you got like a little cursor. And you can clap. Oh, that's cool. You can like control your little cursor. Oh man, this is so cool! It's 2025 and I'm playing F-Zero GX with a friend who's not in the same room as me. That's sick. What's the game I'm most excited to play? To be honest, Metroid Prime 4 and Donkey Kong. Mario Kart I'm so about, but I know it's just gonna hold me until I get to Donkey Kong. See, the real ones know. The real ones know. There it is. Oh, I didn't change my color. Oopsie. That's fine. So I'm guessing it's gonna show up as split screen, of course. It's not like they would give you your own view. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah. Let me not speak too soon. Donkey Kong is gonna be awesome. Well, I did say I want to stream myself playing video games. Ooh, the latency is pretty good. It's not that bad. The latency, it's like almost non-detectable. Oh, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I played this game. I'm trash. Oh no. Okay, so your ZL and ZR act as your triggers, not the bumpers, it seems. I'm guessing the bumpers are going to act as Z. Oh man, I'm so bad at this game. And here I am, I'm claiming I'm a gamer. Hey, what's the boost button? Oh, okay, now you can boost. Okay, I'm like, you gotta like get past lap 1 in order to boost. Oh no, wrong button. No. Oh, this is embarrassing. What's the boost button again? Is it B? No, must be Y. Yeah, it is Y. Okay. Oh no. Dude, I want to tell you guys the graphics are phenomenal. Marcello was not kidding, and I'm not even running it on a television, right? I'm running it off of the handheld itself, and it looks this good. I will say though, since it's still split screen, even though you're on your own screen, 4-player might be a little rough on the handheld itself. I'd probably highly recommend that you just go over to docked mode at that point. Uh, I can't fathom this. This is so cool. You know what? This is probably the reason why Nintendo started going after Dolphin so hard and other emulators, because they knew they were going to do this. And so they don't want something competing with what they're going to do. Okay, Marcello's nice at the game. I'll give it to him. He's got way less rust on this game than I do. And to be honest, I was never that good at F-Zero, but I do enjoy the game. And I did beat it once when I was younger at my cousin's house. because they're the ones who own the game. Oh, this is so cool! Yeah, you played sloppy and you were still nice. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, you started up Soul Calibur? Nice, 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 nice. I wonder if it'll disturb the session if I check my home screen just to see where the Mario Kart download is. Yes, Link is the best. Oh, maybe I should have went to 200 health. Cause sometimes it feels like you never have enough health. Oh man, there's a buddy of mine. His name is Gene, the same guy who donated this overhead camera to me. He's just a local friend of. Oh my gosh, look at those graphics, dude. I hope my camera is doing this justice. These graphics are crispy. No, no, oh my god, it's so crazy to play this game in 2025 online. No. Oh, I thought it was gonna be the grab to launch me off the map. Good read. No! No, he threw me off the map. Good play, fair play, fair play. Oh, why you edging over to the map, Marcello? Why, why are you edging over to the map? No, no, oh, no, no. You got me. You got me. Fair play, fair play. Oh, I feel like I fell off by a little pixel too. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. We have to do a live stream. Well, let me not say have to, but hopefully one of these days we can do a live stream, Marcello, of us playing. If you're down. Marcello got the moves, man. Marcello got the moves. Guys, this is cool. This is gonna be a good handheld. I know there's a lot of controversy and all that good stuff, but the handheld does what it's supposed to do and it does it well. Like these graphics for NSO are insane. And just feeling the back of the console, it's like it's not even trying right now. It's running very smoothly. Now, granted, in 4K dock mode, it may be a little bit different. Um, well, this is good. We gotta live stream together one day. Yes, I'm so down to co-stream. Ooh, a ranged character. Oh man. Oh man, that grab range. I did not expect that. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my gosh, I could play online. I have a cousin of mine, Ansley. Um, there was a period of time where like we were playing this game constantly. Oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record. Oh no. I'm like trying to make sure I hold it. No! I ducked low. It was a high attack. I was like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I panicked. Okay, Marcello's nice, man. Marcello is nice. Yes, GG's. I can't stop smiling. Wow, this is the first time like a console made me feel like a little kid. Yeah, I'm curious. Why are they allowing two-player and allowing the Wind Waker option? Oh, they have a CRT filter? Wait, I like how they're showing sunshine in this picture. Don't you see that? Isn't that kind of interesting? How they're showing sunshine there? Right? In settings? That's interesting. What the heck? That's kind of strange because they released that the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection. Isn't that interesting? Soulman IT says FedEx says I should get mine between 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Hey, it's worth it, man. I'm doing the same thing, Jeff. I'm saying that's cool to myself. My dog's looking at me like I'm crazy. Marcello always whooped my butt in games growing up. The only one I gave him a fight with was Tony Hawk. Sunshine is coming to the NSO this year. Oh, okay, that's why. That's why. Yeah, I'm like a diehard Link main. I feel like that's the only character I know. Wait, did they ever, Marcello, did they ever say if Melee was coming to NSO? I feel like it has to. If they don't, that would literally just be them being mean at that point. Okay, so you have it with the CRT filter on. That's pretty good for a CRT filter. It's not over the top, because a lot of times with CRT filters, they can easily get like over the top. This one is pretty nice. No. Oh, he knew I was gonna block. Yo, Marcello's good at fighting games. He knows how to like read people. Okay, okay. No. Okay, 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 okay. No. I finally got one. I got one. That's probably the only one I'm gonna get though. Thank you, thank you. Good game. Oh, sorry, Skater. Sorry I missed your comment earlier. He said, heck yeah, I'd be stoked too. And at a loss for words if I too had the power of the sun in the palm of my hands. Make us sound like Thanos. N64 Online has rewind and CRT filter on Switch too. Oh, nice. Good game. Biltron, I got my GC controller coming between. Oh, so how are you able to get it, Marcello? Here, I'm gonna check on the Mario Kart download real quick. Oh, it looks like it's not moving. Oh, it's because I'm playing NSO. I guess because I'm playing NSO, the progress on it isn't moving. So we might not be able to play tonight. Let's see what time is it. Wow, it's already 2:30. I snagged it on Nintendo site and got lucky. Man, I'm really hoping it gets back in stock. But good games, Marcello. I'm gonna see if okay, 2%. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any like quick kind of things you want me to point out or see or anything. Oh, I can't wait to set it up on my TV. I feel like a little kid. I feel like a little kid. I feel like a little kid. And sometimes we need that, man. Sometimes we need that. Oh, okay, I have to close out the Switch online because it pauses. So I guess as soon as you run it, it pauses the download. Okay. So it says the download's gonna. Oh, it said 30 minutes. Okay, now it's at 20 minutes, 22 minutes, 23 minutes. Okay. So I'll let it do that in the background. Oh, this is gonna be great. Can you play Switch games on it, or are the cartridges different? Cartridges are different in color, but it is backwards compatible. So here, I'll put a Switch game in there just to give you the object lesson of it. Uh, Man, where are all my Switch games? Man, I don't have them out here. I guess I have them all in my living room. I did pick up Suikoden. It was on sale. I'm a huge RPG fan, so okay, these are all sealed. Your one is not sealed. Okay. I have a copy of Shovel Knight just lying around. Alright. Oh, let me go over to the overhead camera. Sorry about that, so you guys can see. So I have my copy of Shovel Knight. Going to... Then we're going to insert it. I do like the way it comes up this way, and it comes up as like a full unit. I guess they're trying to learn from that mistake. Yep, there goes Shovel Knight. Just like that. New update, I'll just skip the update for now. And just like that. Man, this feels good in the hand without a grip. Now, I'm partial to Satisfy, like their Zen grip. Um, that's what I've always used for my original Switch. But this feels good. I feel like this wouldn't hurt my hand. No, the right one would still hurt my hand because of the placement of the analog stick. But it feels a lot better in the hand because it's just bigger. Let me see. The console itself is amazing. What a jump. Yes. Does it upscale the Switch graphics like PlayStation does? I think yes and no. I think it depends on the game, and Marcello can back me up on this or correct me if I'm wrong anywhere. Oh, Skater Fat Cat said, I see, it's like Switch 1. When downloading, it pauses when playing digital games. So I guess playing physical games will still download updates and digital downloads. Yes. I just got one from Nintendo last week. Oh man, nice. Does the N64 Switch controller work with the NS2? Well, let me check that out. So man, IT, I believe I have one. It may be super dead though, because I haven't used it in a while, but I'll be right back. I'll grab it. It's in my living room. Alright, I'll be right back with the N64 controller. I have one in box up there, but I think my loose one's out here, right? Or no? Uh-oh, where is it? Oh, there you are. Okay, I found it. Oh man, work's gonna be rough tomorrow, but that's okay. You only live once. So, Soulman IT, here's the... Man, this thing is dusty. Alright, let me see if it has any life in it. It might not. Man, that thing is that thing is dead. All right, let me get a USB-C cable real quick and start charging it. All right, let's see. So we have it charging. All right, I'm charging the controller. Now let me see if I can go ahead and connect it. I believe it should work. To me, it makes sense that it would, but let's just do an object test right now. All right, let's go ahead and press the sync button. Paired, just like that, in the top left corner. So yes, it works. Object lesson complete. Any other questions you guys have, I'll do my best to answer them for you guys. Um, Already tinkering. A huge hug from Brazil. Hey, thank you. Kapu Kupauku for life. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate that. I love my Brazilian friends and comrades. It's actually one of my favorite foods. I love picanha. Picanha is my thing, and then there's also those drinks. I can forget the name. It escapes me. But there's like this special cherry in Brazil where they make a drink where they put like almost like a milk in it. And maybe Kupauchu, you can correct me, or adjust where I may be wrong. But that stuff slaps. It slaps. It's so good. Great soldering station, by the way. Yeah, Skater Fat Cat. That's actually what I do most of the time. The name of my channel is Wolfpack Electronics, and I fix electronics. I fix people's HDMI ports, stick drift repairs, switches not charging, all of that. And so that's why you're seeing the soldering station because that's my main gig. That's what I typically stream. Like if you were to go to my channel, you'll see coquito. No, it's not coquito. It's not like Puerto Rican like hortado or coquito. It's not coconut based. You know what? Let me see if I can look it up and then I can share my screen and show you. Let me see. I know there's like a special cherry and it's not very sweet. Brazilian cherry drink. Let me see what it comes up with. And it's like a creamy drink. Caprinha? Caprinha? Does that sound right, Kupaku? I think I found it. I think? No? I hope not. I think I found the cherry, but not the drink I'm talking about. Oh, I'm stupid. Let me just go to the website of the restaurant. Um, oh, Caprinha. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one. I think that's the cherry itself. I don't know if that's the name of the drink. Minas? Sabor Minas. Said I used to work in a Brazilian kitchen. We made those all the time. Yeah, see, there you go. I don't remember it all the time. I'm not the best at remembering those kind of details. Let me see if I can find it on their website. I'm on their website now. Dang, I lost track of time and saw it's 2:30 a.m. LMAO. I need to call it a night. Well, Jeff, dude, excellent stream as always. Glad we could test the online for GC games for the viewers here too. Yes, and that latency, there was like no latency. It worked so well. It worked like pretty flawlessly. I'm impressed. And Mario Kart's about halfway done. But as always, Marcello, thank you for joining, man. You are a top bloke, just like Biltron. Salutes to you, man. Good night, Marcello. What abbreviation do y'all think is gonna be the most used for the Switch 2? S2 or SW2? I think NSW2. Because Nintendo Switch was NSW, and so I'm thinking NSW2. You guys as well at Biltron, Soulman 19, and Wolfpack. Yeah, man. Good night, Marcello. I will definitely be seeing you online, and you will definitely be seeing me online in the coming days. I'm gonna have to do my best not to play too much and actually get stuff done, get repairs done for customers. All right, Mario Kart is getting there. That's kind of what I wanted to see and check out. In the meantime, let me remove Shovel Knight. Man, I really do like that they improved the game card slot. That is nice. That's my thing, man. I'm in Belrong and everything. That's my thing, man. I'm in Belrang and everything, especially on modding. Yeah, come through, stay. I think one of the more cooler things I was working on, because it's not just video game things, electronics that I work on. I was working, where I live in Florida, I'm near the beach, and so we have a lot of surfers by me. So I was working on an electric surfboard called an e-foil. That was pretty cool. That was a cool repair. But I appreciate you clicking the bell, man. Thank you. Soulman on IT said I'm gonna pack it up as well. I totally understand. I'm probably gonna get like one race in Mario Kart and then call it, because even though I don't have a meeting tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get to sleep, some kind of sleep. Later today, I'll send a friend request later too, so you can catch this SC smoke. Wait, what's SC? Soul Calibur? Oh, okay. Hey man, y'all about to make me nice at this game. All right. So man, IT. Good night, my man. Till next time. Appreciate you stopping by the stream at such an hour. Did you get any other games too? Um, no, Biltron. I only picked up a physical copy of Mario Kart, and um, and then, of course there's the digital version, and then I picked up a copy of a Switch One game, Suikoden, but there just wasn't too many games. Evening from Chicago. When are we taking it apart? I'm gonna be doing the breakdown next Friday. Like the red case. Yeah, the red case is cool. So Toby, stay tuned, man. The teardown is coming, and I'm sure other channels are gonna do it. And ideally, I should be doing it right now, but I have a day job. I have to. I have responsibilities. But next Friday, Toby. Next Friday, a complete Switch 2 teardown and rebuild. I feel you didn't seem like a long list of launch games. Yeah, it wasn't a long list, and there wasn't anything that drew me. Like I pre-ordered Donkey Kong, but that's not coming out till next, like the 17th or something like that. So it is what it is for now. That's gonna be awesome to watch you break down the system. Thanks, man. I'm glad you guys are getting excited for it. I'm looking forward to doing it. I've actually already been telling customers, like, push out the repair a little bit, like 1 to 2 business days, because I'm going to be doing these special events. I've heard rumors even probing things can brick it. I find that awfully hard to believe. Yeah, I agree with you, Toby. So my day job, I'm an electronic hardware engineer for a company in the rail industry, so like locomotives, trains. And typically things don't just die because you probe them. Either you had a charge on your probes, or you shorted 2 pins together, or you probed something incorrectly. I mean, at the end of the day, this is just a video game console. It's not like it's some crazy high-tech quantum computer. Like I find that extremely hard to believe as well. Mario Kart isn't ready, it says. Mario Kart isn't ready. Oh yeah, I have 5 minutes left of downloading the software version of Mario Kart. I'm gonna get a game or two in, a race or two, and then I'm going to call it and go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. It is 2:40 in the morning. Oh man, shout out to caffeine, I guess. I think it's worth it. It was cool having you guys all here with me for this exciting moment. This is a moment. It's gonna be nice to look back on this video and just be happy and see certain things. Be like, oh yeah, Biltron was there, Marcella was there, Toby was there, my Brazilian friend Kupaku was there, Brandon was there. It looks like something is sitting on the screen. Um, Here. I'll move back over to the overhead cam so you guys can see. I am 4 minutes left for Mario Kart to download from the eShop using my download code. The Switch, I mean. Oh, yeah, yeah. You work tomorrow? You obviously didn't plan this well. Well, actually, it was spontaneous. Yeah, it wasn't planned. Sometimes you just do a spur of the moment thing. Your mic arm, maybe? Oh, this is my microscope arm. That's what you guys were seeing from that angle. Sometimes life, you don't plan things, you just do them. And this is one of those things. Typically, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Never this late, of course, when I'm doing repairs. 3 more minutes remaining. So it's gonna be cool to basically get into a game or two of Mario Kart. Oh yeah, I could reuse some of this solder wick. Oh yeah, and Best Buy was giving out these coins. That was pretty cool. These commemorative Switch 2 coins. The back of it just says Best Buy 2025, and then the front side says Nintendo Switch 2. So I'm gonna keep this in the seal. Looking forward for the Monday ones. They're the loneliest days. Hey man, don't be lonely. Join the pack. We'll be glad to have you every Monday. Unless I announce that I'm not or I can or something, like if I get sick or something crazy. But that's typically the days I stream, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Oh yeah, if you guys have any questions regarding the UI of the Switch 2, just let me know. So as we wait for the software to finish downloading and installing. In fact, I'm gonna go through the settings and see if there's anything different. I gotta move these things so they don't stab me. Some of these bits. Airplane mode, screen brightness, Bluetooth audio, your basic stuff. Oh, that's cool. It's a good amount of storage that comes with it, and this is with Mario Kart being downloaded. Virtual sound. Oh, that's cool. It has spatial audio. That's nice. The microphone. Yes, now that there's the chat functionality. Has HDR output. That's cool. 120, auto low latency. I wish there was more themes on the Switch. That's the one thing I just can't get behind. I'm like, why don't they add more themes? People have been asking for it for years, since 2017, and they just refuse. Playing on system screen, connected to TV. 15 minutes is good. Video content. Wake when AC adapter is disconnected. Yeah, I don't like that. Because I'm constantly removing it, and I don't need it to turn on when I remove it. Oh, that's cool. Battery percentage. Oh yeah, someone was saying that this setting is very important to enable to stop the battery from charging around 90%. Even if turned on, the system may charge on accurate. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that on. Stop charging around 90% to try to preserve the longevity of your lithium-ion battery. I can get behind that. It's almost there, guys. Mario Kart, 2 minutes, 94%. All right, let's see what you guys are chatting up. Billtron said, I used to work at Best Buy years ago. I always tried to work the midnight launches for big games and consoles because they would always give random cool stuff and the energy was always high. Agreed. That's why I wanted to be there to grab that coin. Oh, wait. Let me put that coin back on screen. And that's how I got quite a few things. Actually, I have these Mario Kart flags that I got from an old Best Buy event when Mario Kart 8 was coming out on the Wii U. Here, I'm going to show you guys. I was able to get two of them, one with Mario on it and one with Luigi. So here's the Mario one. Here's the Mario Kart flag with Mario on it. And I think at this particular Best Buy, there was even a Mario Kart or a Nintendo rep, which was pretty cool, you know? It's like a concert, man. It takes something that you usually do in private and makes it social. Because technically, you never have to go to a concert. You can just listen to music on your headphones. But why do it? It's for the social experience. Bill Jones said that's hilarious. There even used to be a midnight release for TV and movie DVDs. That's how long ago it was. Wow, yeah, they were doing midnight releases for everything. Is the MIG Switch compatible with the Switch 2? Hey Yum Yum, I do not have the answer for that question. I do not have a MIG Switch. And Kupalku, I know what it is. I just don't have one. Kupalku for life said, "How was the midnight release like?" That was cool. I will have to say Best Buy did a good job. They were fairly organized. They had plenty of stock. How else was it? I got there. So my experience was I got there at like 10:40, and then my brother and his wife showed up around like 11. So it was cool to have them for that hour just to talk. They didn't pre-order anything, so that was nice. Best Buy had two lines. They had a pre-order line. Oh my goodness, it's starting. Here, I'll continue the story over here. They had a pre-order line and they had a walk-in line. The walk-in line was probably like over 100 people, and the pre-order line was probably half that amount. But as time rolled on, at least when I got there, and as time rolled on, it was literally 300 people at some point. There was a lot of people. Oh, this is cool. New Mario Kart. Nice. Even in handheld mode, this thing is the graphics are pretty good. Okay, the Switch is starting to get a little bit of heat finally. This game is actually pushing it. Hold on one second. Let me see your comment. Still 2 hours later, I still can't download Mario Kart. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, David. Mario Kart seemed to download just fine. I want to see if the Switch One games like Yeast 9, Nier Automata, Xenoblade X, and better on the Switch. Totally understand what you're saying, and I'm not sure if those games received the updates to run better. But I do have some of those games. I do have Nier Automata and Yeast 9. I believe I have that one. I think that's the Nordics one, I believe. But see, games like that definitely need to be upgraded or run better. Because I've been discouraged of playing a lot of games because they just run bad. But alright, let's go ahead and hit LNR and start this game. I'm going to try to get a couple races in. It's so late. Oh my gosh. Okay. UI very similar to Mario Kart 8. Should I do a Grand Prix? Screw it. I'll do a Grand Prix. Wow, look at the character selection. There's quite a few characters. It's pretty good. The graphics look great. And this is you seeing it through my old GoPro Hero 4. Wow, this is a vast lot of characters. Finally, unlockable characters, man. I feel like we haven't had that in so long. You can play as the snowman, the cow, the penguin. That's just hilarious. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with Shy Guy. Can you select color? Oh, no motorcycles? Okay, there are motorcycles. It's funny, I'm noticing the vehicles have more off-roading aesthetic as well. I'm just gonna use the standard cart for now. Until I learn the meta, right? All these Mario Kart games, eventually they get a meta of what's the best. Mushroom Cup. And I know it's gonna be boring, but let's just do 100cc. I gotta still get familiar. Oh, so you're riding to each track. That's cool. That's cool. Sorry, I'm gonna be focused a little bit. I'm gonna try my best to answer any questions. Games like Stray, Xenoblade 3, gotcha. Yeah, those are all games that are very demanding of the console. See if the boost mechanic's the same. Yes, pretty much the same. Oh, the drift mechanic. I don't like how that feels different. The drift mechanic is definitely has a different feel to it. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's gonna take me a while to get used to. Wait, why are there coins up there? Is there a grinding mechanic in this game? Oh, there is a grinding mechanic in this game. Okay. Alright, so there's still the ultra boost. Oh, there's no more purple boost? Alright, so the AI isn't incompetent, I'll tell you that much. I'm surprised they're, like, keeping up and... Man, he took some weird route I didn't even think to take. Okay, so you have to enter from the entry point. Okay, so I missed it this time around. A golden shell? The heck does that do? Oh, it leaves coins. Okay, so I need to start paying attention to when these grind rails appear. Not bad! Game mechanics are pretty solid. The drifting takes a little bit to get used to. I don't know if it's different per character. Wow, that's an animation. And it starts raining on the track. That's cool. Alright, let me hop on this grind rail. See about this mechanic. Okay. Okay, and then you hop off. Alright, gotcha. That's a cool mechanic. Oh, you can carry more than 10 coins now. What the heck happened? Alright, we're on lap 3. Oh my gosh, I just threw! I threw at the last second! I didn't know it was gonna have collision on that part of the stage. For online play, can you play anyone or can you play online with your friends? Both. Wow, I threw at the last second. That's so sad. That's so sad. Well, not accidentally. I didn't realize it was gonna have collision, and I was gonna bump off the top. But that's a cool mechanic because that means you can bank shot bananas. Oh, that's cool. The race just continues like that. What is that? I will say it's nice to play a game and not watch something beforehand, right? So you can just get that raw experience of what it's like. And next time I play, I'll probably, not probably, I'll set it up on my capture card so you guys can see it full screen and just have a cutout of my face on the side. That way you're not viewing it like this. I just thought this would be cool, like as an experience for like the first time. Kind of gives you a more POV experience of what I'm doing, or like how it looks. Oh man, they took my triple red shells. Let's grab some points. The steering is kind of stiff. I don't know if that's a Shy Guy specific thing or maybe the card I'm using, but it feels fairly stiff. Okay, so you have to hop off the grind rail in order to get the boost. Noted. You can't just remain on it and get the boost. I do like items just stay behind you. Like notice my pointer finger isn't on the button. So that'll help with like finger fatigue, and I guess that'll bring the overall skill floor up. You don't have to like worry about holding items behind you. It's kind of just understood that you can use your items behind you as defense. So that's cool. I guess Nintendo was trying to level the playing field a little bit by doing that. Okay, so 20 coins is the max amount of coins you can hold. Alright, I didn't throw that time. Let's see. Let me get to your questions, guys. Oh, that's hilarious. At the last millisecond, you got second place, and it was my own fault. I used that stupid feather and bounced into the the finish line sign. I suppose it's yours too. Yes, it is. How's the color saturation compared to the OLED? Definitely not super saturated. This camera I'm using, my overhead camera, isn't the most color accurate, I'll be honest. But from my eye, color accuracy is pretty good. It's not super saturated. I'll give it that. The screen and graphics look so good. Yeah, right. It's gonna look amazing in 4K on the TV. Man, I can't wait to see it on my LG TV. How's the comfort? Very good, Spirit Edge. I was mentioning that earlier because of the bigger size compared to the original Switch. Like, look at that difference. Just in the Joy-Con alone. Like, it's made for adult hands in mind, right? And that helps so much. How's the sound of the speaker? So, same bottom firing speakers, just like the OLED, I believe. Oh, so the original Switch had these front bottom facing firing speakers. These face kind of down. But I will say the software they're using on the speakers is a lot better. It seems like Nintendo's trying to incorporate spatial audio. So you do hear things, even though it's just two speakers and you're holding your Switch in front of you, it does sound like things are coming from different angles. So I give them credit there. In no time, someone's gonna slap SteamOS on it. Oh yeah. I'm concerned because it's an LCD. Do you notice any washed out color like the Switch 1? I would say whatever panel they used on the Switch 2, it's an in-between. It's an in-between of the two. So it's not as good as an OLED, but it's definitely not as bad as the Switch 1. I hope that helps. I know this is all subjective and from my eyes, right? Yum yum, but I'll try my best to give you an accurate representation as best I can. Man, it's already 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my goodness. That's alright. I'll take a melatonin here shortly. I do like how the races just seamlessly go into the next one. That's cool, but that's not really something to be super excited about. But I think it's cool. Like there's rolling starts basically. Boost mechanic is very similar when you start to hold the accelerate button to get your boost. Where are these gold bags? A burger? What does this do? Oh, it does something wacky? Pit crew. Okay, so when you eat food, it does some like wacky mechanic. That's interesting. I can't wait to learn this game. That's one of my favorite parts about gaming is learning a new game and learning the mechanics, figuring out what is what. Man, the drift mechanic is just... So I noticed my costume has not changed back ever since I picked up that like bag. I think those sandwich bags are new unlocks, potentially. That's my current theory. Oh, that's cool. You're on the rail. Oh, that's awesome. And I'm guessing you can flip from rail to rail. Oh, no. Man, you go so far. Okay, so you can just jump. Got it. Still learning this, like, grind rail mechanic. That's cool. Oh, that's gonna be fun at the mid to high level. Oh, that's gonna be fun. The grind rail mechanic is good. Shout out to the game developers. They cooked on that one. So it's a debate of whether you stay on the grind rail and get that boost that way, or you cut your corner tighter to get that boost. Oh no, not a blue show. Even if you jump, you can't dodge it. I tried. Right at the end, too. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Nice. New round of comments. Let's see. Glad they made Joy-Cons bigger. It was definitely a little awkward. Yes, so much so that I've always used my original Switch Spirit Edge with the Satisfy Zen grip. That was my go-to grip. Neutron said, we have the same Switch. I got the Smash Bros. One too. Hey! Great minds think alike. System looks very sleek. Is it a matte finish? Yes, it is, Biltron. Okay, TY. Of course, Yum Yum. Doing my best to help out here in these streets. That was pretty cool. The seamless transition from plane to car. Yes. Yeah, it's a very sleek matte finish design. Not very fingerprint magnet, which is nice. Man, I'm so salty I missed that first race, and it was my own fault. Because me, I'm like, when I play games, I'm kind of a completionist. So I know this game is going to probably have a star system where you need to get 3 stars on each cup. And I usually go back and replay them just to get the 3 stars. I can appreciate that getting your initial startup boost timer is the same. That's pretty cool. Oh, my costume went back to the default one. The physics are interesting. When you knock into other characters, it's definitely more realistic. Like how it affects your traction. That's pretty interesting from a Mario Kart game, from like an arcade racer, that they would pay that much attention to detail. I gotta remember, you don't have to hold the item button to hold an item behind you. It does it automatically. I guess that also lets people know what you have more readily too. I can't wait to see what like this game looks like at the high level because it seems to be pretty. You don't hold the button. Darn it. That's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, interesting. Draft boost? Nice. Holy moly, the traction difference just because the track is wet is significant. That threw me off. Man, the AI in this game are not super incompetent. I do appreciate that. They are annoying though. Oh, I like how for this Donkey Kong portion of the track, the music changed to like original Donkey Kong theme music. That's cool. Wow, section 5 of 8? These tracks are huge. Oh yeah, that's right. This game supports up to like 24 racers or something crazy, or like 20 racers or something like that. Oh, that's cool. Grind. What is this? Ratchet and Clank? Sonic the Hedgehog? The heck? I was wondering what the new mechanic was going to be, because they already did the zero gravity thing, right? They done underwater, they did the glider, so I guess now they added grind rails, which is cool. Alright, we're in our last portion. Section 8 of 8. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, we have a Donkey Kong throwing barrels. Uh-oh. Nice. Alright, let's see what you guys have to say. Deet Rich said, I wonder if there are any improvements to Switch 1 games that weren't on the list of upgrading games. I can't say for certain, but I'm just gonna assume so, just based off of just general performance boosts, right? But that's all I'm going off of. It's nothing substantial, so I don't want to say it too strongly and be wrong. Donkey Kong is gonna look so good on the screen TV. Yes. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna go to sleep after the stream, which I'm gonna end here shortly, and just go connect it to my TV and make a bad decision. Everything Manny said, I'm on a business trip and my hotel internet sucks, so I've been downloading Mario Kart World since 12 a.m. and it's still not done. Oh, I'm sorry, Manny, man. I know that struggle, man. I used to enjoy business travel until I got older and was able to get a house, and I just like my house way too much. How's the screen definition compared to OLED? Great question, Alejandro. I'll do my best to explain it to you. I was telling this to, I believe, Yum Yum Game Game earlier, as his username, of how the screen, in terms of color accuracy, is a mix between the OG Switch and the OLED. In fact, here, I have all of them nearby. Let me put them on screen and just go to the menu, and I'll try to bring them up to the camera. So that's my original Switch. It's a version 1 Switch. Here's my OLED Switch. And let me increase the brightness to the max on all of them. And let me increase the brightness on this guy. Let's turn auto brightness off. Wow, I'm already at 22%. Man, that battery life is kind of rough. But alright, let me see if I can... Maybe I might have to go horizontal. I know that's not the best, but maybe I can get rid of this map for now. Alright, so here's Switch 1 compared to OLED, just in the menu. And let me go in the menu on this guy and Switch 2 to try to answer your question, Alejandro. So, I'll try not to get all the glare from my key lights in there. But the color accuracy on the OLED is just nice. It's not super saturated, but much more saturated than the original Switch. Here's the Switch 2 in comparison. I was telling people earlier that it's like a good mix in between the... Sorry, just trying to get the glare out. Between the Switch 2... Or between the original Switch and the OLED Switch. It's like a good mix. So here are these two side by side. And again, trying to get glare. And the camera I'm using is a GoPro Hero 4, so it's not exactly the best camera, but I really do like the screen. I think it's a good mix. It's not overly saturated, and it's not super dull. I think Nintendo was able to strike a good blend with maybe the panel selection they had from the manufacturer. So hopefully that answers your question. Hey, does your phone have hotspot? Oh, good question. What's the screen size for Switch 2? I believe it's 8 inches? Switch 2 screen size. Yeah, 7.9 inches. So essentially 8 inches. He said, Mandy said yes, but my hotel is in the middle of nowhere, so instead of 5G plus, I'm only getting LTE. Oh man, my condolences. But at least you got your hands on a Switch 2, so it's only a matter of time before you can enjoy Mario Kart. Alright, let's get this guy out of here, and let's get my trophy. And after we get the trophy, I will call it, because I gotta go to sleep tomorrow. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I have to report in a few hours. Oh boy, tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Worth it. Okay, so they did a remix of the fanfare music, the original fanfare music. Man, these outfits, some of these outfits look pretty cool. I do appreciate that Nintendo did that. Oh, sorry, let me not get the glare in the screen. So you guys witnessed it live. My first Grand Prix in Mario Kart World on stream. Little old Wolfpack Electronics, or Jeff of Wolfpack Electronics. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. Oh, wait, you have to unlock Donkey Kong? Wow, interesting. Well, that's cool. I didn't see if there was like a 3-star thing. I thought there would be. You performed 50 tricks total. Oh, there's like achievements or like world records or like player stats. Oh, okay, you get stickers for doing player stats. This reminds me of like Super Smash Bros. Brawl or like Kirby Air Ride. That's cool. I'm glad they do that. Oh, there's free roam. Oh. Wow, that's seamless. You just press start and just start free roaming. That's cool. Oh, my bad, wrong button. What's this? Oh, this is just camera mode. Yeah, I don't care about camera mode. Man, the frame rate is nice, man. God, just dropping coins. What is this? A star? This a random star? Wow, free roaming in a Mario Kart game. Imagine that. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the mini map in the bottom right is actually three-dimensional. So I think that's pretty cool. And you can do tricks off of anything, it seems. As long as it has the lip, you can seem to do a trick off of it. And off-road and oh look, an item. Oh, are these the items in order to unlock new collectibles? Oh no, it's just a stack of coins. Okay. I do like that you don't have to spec for off-road mode. It seems like your vehicle just adapts for off-road. Manny said, I'm over it. I'll just go to sleep and play tomorrow before work. Thanks for your concern. Yeah, of course. Appreciate you being here, Manny. And on that note, I need to go to bed. It was really cool having you guys here. Um, but I'm gonna start winding down. I gotta go to sleep and get some rest for tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow. My day job. But yeah, this is the Switch 2. Very robust. The magnet is strong enough. This is something I cared about, was to see if the magnet can hold the weight of the Switch and a Joy-Con. Uh, the stand is really nice. I do like that the stand can go all the way up here. So potentially you could hook your Joy-Con, I mean your screen on something. So this seems to be the limit of it. Imagine like you can just hook your screen with the stand, and then you can play it while it's hooked up. Let's say on the back of a um what is that? Head cushion. Man, that's how you know I need some sleep. On the back of a head cushion or something. So that's pretty cool. But alright, everybody. It was awesome having you here, man. And let me know if there's any questions before I end the stream. I'm gonna end it here shortly though. But yeah. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully, Marcello do a multiplayer live stream. Yes, I would love to do that with GameCube Galaxy, Marcello. I want to replace that stand with a metal frame. I've heard of a company called Mechanism that my brother was telling me about. I don't know if you've heard about that, Yum Yum. I don't trust that stand. Yeah, it looks like it can bend in the middle, but I do like how wide it is, so it is stable. It's just the stand itself, I feel like it can flex in the middle portion. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the overhead cam. Yeah. But it's pretty strong. I would trust it. I would trust it. But alright, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. It's awesome having you. Hopefully you learned something. Um, I do stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday typically, and I stream electronic repairs and modifications. That's my main bread and butter. But this was a special event, going to a midnight release and being able to share that experience with other local gamers and share that experience with you guys. That was awesome. So I hope you guys had a good time, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Hope to see you there. Bye. Peace. Spirit Edge, I'm going to get back on the mic and answer your question before I head out. I just feel bad if I don't. I would say so far, I would rate the Switch 2 not based on games, strictly on the hardware and the feel in hand and the screen and the sound. I have to give it credit. I'm going to give it 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 currently. Runs pretty well, didn't get super hot. I'm going to try it in dock mode probably tomorrow. And if you ever want my take on it then, I'll be more than happy to give it. But hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully you're still here. I just couldn't see your question and not answer it. He said thanks for answering. Of course, man. You are very much so welcome. It's a good handheld, man. This is going to do numbers for Nintendo. But alright, everybody, for real this time, I'm hopping off.